Hi everyone, this is Yashasvi. I am a third year college student and I've recently cracked Google internship. I did a step internship in this summer, which is 2025, but I got a PPI and I'll be returning again in 2026 as a SUI intern at Google.
So, hello guys, with the name of God Ram Ram. The question is saying that we have to find the shortest path with at most k consecutive identical characters. So, it is common sense. Whenever someone says shortest path, BFS and Dijkstra algorithm should come in your mind. So, this question is basically Dijkstra algorithm only with a simple variation. So, in our 851-hour course, I have taught this one thing. Please write it in your book. I have taught that Dijkstra algorithm is nothing but what? It is dynamic programming on graphs, where dp of I just tells us the shortest distance from source node to the node I in the given graph. And we try to find dp0, dp1, dp2 till dpn minus 1. And we know the shortest path, right? So that's the Dijkstra algorithm. So we will forget about the original question and we will just try to do the Dijkstra algorithm. Let's say the easy version of the problem was given a weighted directed graph, find shortest path from node 0 to node n minus 1. What is the solution? You will use Dijkstra algorithm, right? Prerequisite. You need to do some prerequisite if you are in this meeting. So the prerequisite will be, guys, this is the course link. Please do the graph course from here. It is freely available to everyone. Okay. This is the prerequisite. How to do it? Like today, some people are asking me. So you open it up, you scroll below, and you watch all the 6 graph videos and you understand the concepts which I've taught. You do the Uber SD interview question as well. Okay. Nice. Now, listen to me very carefully. Okay. So if the question was that given a weighted directed graph, find the shortest path from node 0 to node n minus 1, what would you do? Run Dijkstra's algorithm, and find dp n minus 1. That's all what we would do, generally speaking. Having a good state of mind is very important, or else you can end up taking wrong decisions. Okay. So guys, this is the document link. Open this document link. We are solving a very easy question, right? Many people have submitted the code for this question in the exam, but you know the truth and I know the truth. The truth is that they do not understand the solution. छाप के किया है ना बहुत लोगों ने, इसलिए ठीक है. So we are here to understand what is actually going on. Need to know na what is happening in the background of the question. So guys, you will try to understand what is actually happening in the question. Submitting code is very easy. Just have to give copy paste. But what is actually happening? That is more important. That idea should go in your brain. What is happening? All the value is of that idea which goes in your brain. So let's do Dijkstra algorithm and let's try to understand Dijkstra algorithm. See, there is a particular pattern to solve Dijkstra algorithm questions. I will teach that pattern again. Once that pattern is strong, you can apply the variation of this pattern to different shortest path algorithm problems. So listen to me, lovely people, listen. I'm giving you this graph. Tell me the shortest path, okay? Node 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will be opening the Google chat. You guys have to tell me what is the answer for dp of 5. dp of 5 meaning is shortest path from node 0 to node 5. What is dp of 4? Shortest path from node 0 to node 4. dp of 2? shortest path from node 0 to 2. So I hope you guys know the meaning of dp of I. I'm writing that in case someone does not know. dp of I is always shortest path from node 0. If node 0 is the source as given in the question, to node I. That's it. So I will be opening the Google chat, right? And you guys have to tell me using your brain, which is given to you by God. Tell me what is dp of phi. What is the shortest path from node 0 to node phi, and what is that length of that path? I can see that, but I don't know about you. So write the answer in the Google chat, guys. You must be knowing, right? Tell me using your lovely brain what is the answer. Okay, it is phi. Yeah, good. Nice. So, you know now the shortest path is this one, this blue color, right? 2 plus 2 plus 1. But if you travel the, let's say, red color path, then it is not a good option. 3 plus 0 plus 3, 6. 6 is a bigger number than 5. So dp of 5 is 5. So guys, if this was the question, then how would you solve it? This is the code for the question. Now we need to analyze this code. This will give wrong answer because question is something else. But still it helps us understand what is Dijkstra algorithm. So guys, please understand this code right now. With me, understand it here only, the C++ code. Listen. You declare the graph G. Okay. One mistake is there in this code. And that mistake is that this is a directed graph, right? So, yeah. So, you know, there is a edge from X to Y with the weight Z. So you create the graph in this much part. Okay. Then priority queue, DP array. You push the starting state in the priority queue and the DP array. Use your common sense and tell me, during the start, what do you have? Node number 0. So what is the initial state? dp of 0. How much? What is the shortest length from node 0 to node 0? Write in the Google chat, what is the shortest length from node 0 to node 0, guys? It is 0. So we always initialize the starting conditions like this, okay? So dp of 0 is 0, okay? And the same thing has been written here, right? dp of 0 is 0. Clear? And p1 dot push 0 comma 0. This means what? You are pushing in the priority queue. What are you pushing in the priority queue? dp of 0 is 0. You are making a priority queue of pairs, where the first value is what? dp of 0. And the second value is 0. So basically these values are, first value will be dp of I, the shortest distance from 0 to I. And the second value will be which node are we talking about. We need to store these values in priority queue so that the priority queue can make sure that the node having the smallest, the node having the minimum value of dp of I will always be at the start so that the Dijkstra algorithm can run fine. If you don't know the Dijkstra algorithm in detail, please watch the video of Dijkstra algorithm from the course and complete the prerequisite course. But generally, even if you consider Dijkstra algorithm as a black box, then also you can solve the question. You just need to remember two things in the pattern, that in the Dijkstra algorithm, there will always be a DP array and there will always be a priority queue which maintains DP of I comma I. And the priority queue, the first element will be the element with the smallest possible DP of I, because this is min priority queue. And in a greedy fashion, it is correct also. You should always explore the node who is having the smallest DPI value. Why? Because it has the shortest path from 0 to I. So the other paths should be getting born from here only, most probably. That's why. Anyways, this much is enough. Now guys, I will teach you a trick. If you remember this trick, you can solve any kind of dynamic programming problem on graph. Generally, DP problems on graph include, normal directed graph, sometimes undirected, but many times acyclic directed graphs. But the trick remains the same. What is that trick? You always imagine that this is your destination node V, and there are two intermediate nodes U2. There is a very big graph and Kumar K sir is not making the whole diagram. This is the node number 0. Everyone in the meeting, you guys always have to tell me that this is the trick. Remember this trick and your life will be easy. Forget this trick and your life will be hard. The trick is that always assume that there is a destination node V in the big graph. 0 is the source node, and somehow node 0 is connected via some edges to node U1 and node U2. So what is the meaning of dp U1? Shortest path from 0 to U1. dp of U1 is always the shortest path from 0 to U1. dp of U2 is always the shortest path from 0 to U2. Now, if you have to calculate the shortest path, dp of V, what will be the answer? Let's say U1 is connected to V1 with this edge, and this edge weight is E1, and this edge weight is E2. So dp of V have two options. Either you can go from 0 to U1 and then U1 to V. So what will be the cost of doing this? To go from 0 to U1, it will take you dp of U1 money, and to go from U1 to V, it will take you E1 rupees. So dp of U1 plus E1. Another cost will be go from 0 to U2, dp of U2 plus E2. dp of V will take minimum of both the options. So always remember that if V is the destination node, you want to know the shortest path from 0 to V, just check which nodes are directly connected to V. Calculate their formula, dp of U1 plus E1 or dp of U2 plus E2. Minimum of all of them is dp of V. Always remember this trick. Everyone in the meeting react with emojis if they will always remember this trick. Be it BFS or be it Dijkstra, you always have to remember this trick. क्यों? क्योंकि आपके पास एग्जाम में इतना टाइम नहीं है कि आप पूरा BFS Dijkstra के बारे में सोचो. एग्जाम में सीधे ये सोचना होता है कि ये मेरा V है, U1 है, U2 है. जो भी एल्गोरिदम इन तीन नोडों पे लगेगा वही एल्गोरिदम पूरे ग्राफ पे लगेगा क्वेश्चन पे. This is the trick. So forget about the question and forget about the big graph. Only think about these three nodes. Whatever algorithm you can apply on these three nodes, the same algorithm you can apply on the whole graph, and that makes the question very easy. Before going to the actual question, I will test the people in this meeting. Let's say there is a very big graph. I am not even drawing all the connections, okay? There is a very big graph. And these are the nodes. You want to calculate dp of V, shortest path from 0 to V. You guys have to write what is the answer. Minimum of three possibilities. Which are those three possibilities? This edge weight is, let's say, E1. This edge weight is E2. This edge weight is E3. So guys, I have opened the Google chat. Please start writing that dp of V will be what? You can write one formula at one time. dp of V will be, either it will be dp of U1 plus E1 or good. Okay, Raghav Dingra, stop copy pasting so others can also write. Guys, write the answer of dp of V. Okay, good going. So you guys understand that it is minimum of all these options, right? Right? Now the final trick is that we will not even talk about all this. From today, we will assume the shortest trick. Shortest trick is forget about everything. There is a big freaking graph. You are only thinking that one node U is attaching itself to node V. So what will be dp of V? dp of V is minimum of dp of V, comma, E plus dp of U. Let's say currently you are on node U. So you can calculate dp of V, right? Next time you might be on node U2. That time you can again calculate dp of V because dp of V takes the minimum of dp of V with all other options. So आज से हम multiple options भी भूल जाएंगे. आज से हम सोचेंगे कि सिर्फ एक ही है और ये होता है इसका फॉर्मूला. Never forget this thing. Okay? From now we have gone into advanced variation. We will always assume we are at U currently. There is a directed edge from U to V. This is E. So guys, please write what is the final formula. Whenever you are at node U, you just do dp of V equal to min of dpv comma dp of U plus E. Answer is dp of U plus E. But why am I doing min of dp of V? अरे भाई साहब दूसरे नोट्स भी तो होंगे ना, उनका भी टर्न आएगा तो कहीं तो किसको लोगे तो बार बार मिनिमम का फॉर्मूला लगा लेना चाहिए ताकि कभी कुछ लोचे ना हो. That's why dp of V is always minimum of dp of V comma dp of U plus E. Okay, that's it. Never forget this thing. If you know this thing, you can solve any problem. Now, can you see I have written the same formula here, guys? React with emojis if you can see. That dp of U plus E. If it is less than dp of V, then dp of V is dp of U plus E, and I push this in the priority queue. That's it. And this is the intermediate code. Obviously, it will give wrong answer because question is asking something else. Still, it passes one test case. Congratulations, I am returning 0 now. Okay, great job. So guys, this is the intermediate code link. Now we will deal with the real question. Same as before, same as before, but the path from node 0 to node I should be good. Earlier, any path was alright, but now we want only good paths with minimum weight. What is the meaning of good path? Adjacent equal characters should come for less than equal to k times in the path which you have selected. For example, I will show you an example, okay? So guys, listen, there is this example. Let's say k is equal to 1, k equal to 2. So this is our okay, node 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you want to calculate dp of phi. So guys, what will be dp of phi? The shortest path from 0 to 5 is this now, 6. dp of 5 is what? 6 as per our old question. But guys, now dp of 5 is not 6. Why? Now they are saying only select that path which is a good path. K equal to 2 means what? If you select this path, what will happen? The path will look like triple AB. If any character is coming for continuously more than k times, it is wrong. Here A is coming for 3 times. If you select this shortest path, A is coming for 3 times consecutively. They want any character to come for less than equal to 2 times consecutively. So we will have to go with this path even if its length is not the smallest, still it is a good path. Why? Because it is A, B, C, B. A, B, C, B. So each guy is only coming for 1 time consecutively. 1 is less than equal to K because K is 2. So can you see how the question has turned into complicated question as per them? So what is the question asking you now? Question is again asking you the shortest path only from 0 to n minus 1, but your path should be a good path. And good path is a path where the equal characters come for less than equal to k times. But guys, don't do the mistake. Some people might think that this is an invalid path. For k equal to 2, someone will say, sir, this is not a good path. This is a good path. You can say that, sir, A is coming for 3 times. We want equal character to come for less than equal to 2 times. No. When I say equal character, it means the subarrays. So this subarray size equal subarray size 2. This subarray size 1. All these subarrays sizes should be less than equal to k. Then it is called as a good path. Now guys, do you understand the definition of a good path? Now I hope it has gone deep inside your brain that a good path is nothing but a path where all the subarrays with equal elements are having less than equal to k. The sizes of those subarrays with equal elements is less than equal to k. मतलब कंटिन्यूअस में कभी भी k से ज्यादा इक्वल एलिमेंट्स नहीं आने चाहिए. React with emojis if this is clear to you in your mind. Okay, so how do we solve the question? Before that, let's have some fun. देखते हैं क्या हुआ लीड कोड में. So yeah, too much attention here. 50 minutes ago. Okay, good going. Maras. ठीक है. So you know necessity is the mother of invention, right? So dp of I should tell you what? It should tell you the shortest path from 0 to I such that it is a good path. Good path means all the contiguous subarrays with equal characters in this path should have size less than equal to k. So guys, it is common sense that dp of I will not be able to solve this question now. Which extra parameter has come in the question? K. So now dp of I should not be the state. What should be the state? You need to keep a track. तुमको चेक करने की जरूरत है कि जो भी पाथ तुमने सिलेक्ट किया है उसमें सबसे बड़ा सब एरे का साइज क्या आ रहा है, जिसका लेंथ क्या है इक्वल साइज सब एरे का. In dynamic programming, many times I have taught you that when you are at I, always try to think about the suffix of I, right? So guys, here all you will have to do is, this type of problem is there in the 851 hour structured course. And Leetcode Contest only asked this type of problem like 1 to 2 years ago. So instead of dp of I, you will do dpij. dpij का क्या मतलब होगा? कुछ नहीं, रिलैक्स करने के लिए पैदा हुए थे हम, रिलैक्स करेंगे. Guys, what is the meaning of dpij? Shortest path from let me check my accepted submissions. Like I don't have full trust, so let me reload. I want to see my own code. I get it, bro. I get it. How do I get the link of this submission? Okay. So guys, you guys can check the code there. But before that, what is the meaning of dpij? dpij basically means the shortest path from node 0 to node I. The shortest path from node 0 to node I such that the last j nodes have equal character values. Final answer will be what? Before I go towards the final answer, many people never actually understood the meaning of dpij, but I will teach you because I'm interested. So listen. dpi1 का मतलब तुम समझते हो क्या है? इसका मतलब यह है कि जो नोड 0 है, इससे अगर आप नोड I पे रीच कर गए, dpi1 मतलब शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ फ्रॉम 0 to I such that कि जो नोड I पे जो नंबर लिखा है ना a, वो एक ही बार आना चाहिए एंड में. इसके पहले जो भी पाथ से आए हो, इसके पहले a के अलावा कुछ और लिखा होना चाहिए. ये है बेटा dpi1 का मतलब. dpi2 का क्या मतलब होगा? Whatever path which you have followed, the shortest path which you have followed to go from 0 to node I, if the ith node is having the value z, the second last node from where you have reached I, it should also be z. The last two nodes of our path from 0 to I should have the value z. This is the meaning of dpi2. dpi2 means what? The shortest path from 0 to I such that the last two nodes of our shortest path being considered have the same character values z and z. Like this, we will calculate dpi3, dpi4 till dpik. And what will be the final answer? Final answer में मैं क्या चाहता था? क्या चाहता था मैं final answer में? I wanted that I am at node 0. I wanted to reach node n-1. So dp of n-1 such that either I want n-1 will be having, let's say, character z, and the second last node which I used when I'm showing this, it means that this is the shortest path from 0 to n-1. So whatever is the shortest path which I'm considering from 0 to n-1, if the character of n-1 is z, and whichever other node y which leads me to n-1, if the character of this is x, it means the last value only came one time. So dp n-1 1. This is only one possibility, but other possibility is dp n-1 2. Why? Because there can be other path. Let's say this is node x. You can go from 0 to x, and then you can go from x to n-1. n-1 is also z, and x node is also having z character. So if you go from the path from 0 to x and x to z, then x, x to n minus 1, then x and n minus 1 both are having z. So the last two nodes are having the value z, which is called as dpn minus 1, 2. What can be the third possibility? The last three nodes can have the same value, dpn minus 1, 3. The last three nodes which are being considered in the shortest path possible. So guys, हम वो वाले देख रहे हो कितना डीप क्वेश्चन है, हम वो वाले शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ को कंसीडर कर रहे हैं जिसमें लास्ट के तीन नोड की वैल्यू जबरदस्ती सेम होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. So dpn minus 1, 3, dpn minus 1, 4. We will do this tamjham till dpn minus 1k. So the final answer will be minimum of all these. I hope you got the point. So okay. So guys, react with emojis if you understood what is happening. Now let me write here. The final answer will be you reach n minus 1 such that only the last node is having a particular character value, or the last two nodes are having the same character value, or the last k nodes are having the same character value. This dynamic programming will make sure that more than k nodes never have the same value. Why? Because I have only calculated the values for 1, 2, 3 till k. I never entertained any value bigger than k in any of my formulas, so I'm totally safe. So now guys, I told you how to solve the questions, right? If you understand all this, now you exactly know what to do. I taught you a trick. Using that trick, you can calculate the DP formula immediately. That's why I tell you, be active in my day life training and 851-hour structured course. It can change your life. Now listen. This is a very big graph 0. I told you, you always, let's say you consider two nodes. U1, U2, V, E1, E2. Let's discuss the labels, right? Let's say label of V is, this is Z. U1 is also Z. This is X. Let's say you know the answer of let's say you know the answer of dpu2 of limit. Okay, currently in your algorithm you are standing on node u2. You know what is the shortest path from 0 to u2. You know what is the shortest path from 0 to u2. You know what is the shortest path from 0 to u2, such that the last few nodes from u2 were having the same character value. How many nodes were having the same character value? Limit number of nodes were having the same character values, which is x. Okay, so you know that thing. So this can help you calculate what dpv of 1. Why? Because if you are going from 0, if you are going from here to here and then this, so u2 character is x, v character is z, so the character has been changed. So if you consider the shortest path in this way, the last character z is only coming one time, so it will be dpv1. What will be the formula for dpv1? You guys have to write in the Google chat. It is actually common sense. So guys, for dpv1, please tell me, it is sure that the character of u2 is different from character of v. So whatever was the best path from 0 to u2 plus e2. So dpu2 limit plus e2. So guys, please write the formula in the Google chat. What will be the answer for dpv1? Please write the answer in the Google chat, guys, for dpv1. I have opened the Google chat for you people. You are at node u2 and you know the value of dpu2 limit. So dpu2 limit will propagate its answer to dpv of 1, right? Guys, none of you have written a single expression for dpv of 1. It is common sense. I will give you the trick. Just go from 0 to u2 and u2 to v. That's it. That's the formula of dpv1. dpv1 is nothing but the best answer from 0 to u2. What is the best answer from 0 to u2? Best answer from 0 to u2 is, let's say, dpu2 limit. That's it. And from u2 to v plus e2. So dpv1 is dpu2 limit plus e2. That's it. Clear? Yeah, you understand that, right? Okay. Now guys, listen to me very carefully. Let's say you know the answer for dp u1 phi. You know what is the best way to go from node 0 to node u1 such that the last 5 nodes are having the value as z. Last 5 nodes are having the value as z. Basically, this is node 0, this is node u1. So this is the shortest path from 0 to u1, deep 0 to u1, such that the last 5 nodes are having the value z. So this is called as dpu1 phi. dpu1 phi means shortest path from 0 to u1 such that the last 5 node values are same, which is z. Now u1 is pointing to v. This edge is even. So what will be dpv of 6? I will stay silent. All my intelligent students will tell me the answer. dpv of 6 means best path from 0 to v such that the last 6 nodes are z. And we know that v value is also z. We saw it here, right? u1 was also z, v is also z. So best answer from 0 to v such that last 6 nodes are z is dpv6 is nothing but dp u1 phi plus e1. So guys, give congratulation emojis for Shyam and Nitin. They have written. See, others were not able to write, but they are able to write. Wow. Even Sairam has written. No, Sairam did not write. Shyam was the first person to take the bold move and write e1 plus dp u1. Okay. No, not Shyam. That is this guy Nitin. dp u1 phi plus e1. Yeah. I'm only talking about that path. So it is dp u1 phi plus e1. dp u1 phi plus e1. पुराने वाले पाथ को भूल जाओ. मैं सिर्फ u1 से v वाले की बात कर रहा हूँ. समझे? तो हर कोई फॉर्मूला लिखना चालू करो. 0 से v तक, if you want to go from node 0 to node v such that the last 6 nodes are v, such that the last 6 nodes are z, what is the answer? To go from 0 to ve such that the last 6 nodes are z. This is nothing but same as best answer to go from 0 to u1 such that the last 5 nodes are z, which is nothing but dp u1 phi plus going from u1 to v cos e1. So dpv6 is this. Now because you know all this tam-jam, now we can write the final formula in our code. Okay. So this is the way you learn Dijkstra and dynamic programming on graphs. People try to teach it in complicated manner. But if you can always imagine u1, u2, u3 nodes directly touch to v, their edge weights, and you can give different labels, then you will know the formula. हमेशा ये ट्रिक याद रखना, बाकी और कोई आपको आके बताने नहीं वाला है. ठीक है? Now let's check the code. So what is happening in the code? Let's try to enjoy. Yeah. Nice, Ganat Kumar. Good. So guys, what is happening in the code? I have taken a very complex priority queue. Okay. Because now what do you have? You are now calculating dpij. Okay. So in the priority queue, the first value will be dpij. Second value will be a pair, which is node I. And what j are you using? J will be generally from 1 to k. So guys, can you see what I have inserted initially? dp010 means what? When I am at node number 0, for k equal to 1, nothing to be done, right? Yeah, good, nice, awesome. Just push it. Now, listen to me carefully, okay? Whichever state's answer is not possible, I declare them as infinity. dp02 is infinity. Can anyone tell me why? If I am on node 0, this value is a. dp02 का मतलब क्या है मालूम है? वो शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ कौन सा है जिसमें आप 0 को ट्रेवल करके 0 को रीच करो सच दैट लास्ट की 2 वैल्यू सेम हो? अरे पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. 0 से स्टार्ट करके 0 पे रीच करोगे तो एक ही वैल्यू आएगी ना, ए. तो लास्ट में 2 वैल्यूज पॉसिबल है क्या? नहीं. तो इसको इन्फिनिटी लिख देंगे. गाइस प्लीज टेल मी the answer of dp03 in the Google chat. Use your common sensical knowledge and tell me the answer of dp03. It is infinity. Can anyone tell me why? If you start from 0, you try to reach 0, can the last 3 nodes have the same value, bro? No. So that's why you initialize everything with infinity. You understand that? dp01 is 0 because if you start from 0 and end at 0, there is exactly one node in the path. And the one node can have a single value, like 1. So that's 0. And we push it in the queue. Now guys, you enjoy the priority queue thing. Do the same thing. You get the D, you get the current node U, and you get the limit. Pop it out. These are the standard things we do in Dijkstra. Now, you are pointing from U to V. Currently, you are in a state where this is your node U and this is pointing to node V. If label of U is not equal to label of V, means this is X and this is a different character Y. It means you are going to calculate dpv1y because whatever is the path, best path from 0 to V, the last character is only coming one time. So that's why if L of U is not equal to L of V, the last suffix length is reset to 1. So same thing, guys, dpv1 will be dpu limit plus weight if that is smaller. That this much common, this much knowledge you have when you push it in the priority queue. V1 and in the priority queue the node and this. But if the labels are same, then make sure if limit plus 1 is in your limit less than equal to k, then dpv of limit plus 1 will be dpu of limit plus weight because both characters are same, so limit is increasing by 1. Done. Final answer will be minimum of dpn minus 1, 1, 2, 3 till k. So see, guys, same thing. dpn minus 1 j, where j is going from 1 to k. If answer is still coming as infinity, means answer was not possible at all. Written minus 1, else answer. Such a brilliant question. Makes you strong. Entice the shortest path and dynamic programming on graphs. Clear? Guys, react with emojis if all this is clear to you. Okay.